Women Nation, how are you? What's up, my beautiful people? This is me, Dora, your girl on Inspiration Gist with Dora. Today, I just came to count miles. You know, our people in Igbo say that abachos are go mile. You remember, if you've been a follower or subscriber of this channel for the past 2 or 3 years now, you will know that the gist we are promoting here, it's mostly about our Queen May, okay, whose husband abandoned after 17 years of marriage to click to his side chick. Now, the whole story, I'm not here to recap everything, but I just remembered with what is going on now. You know, there's been a lot of things happening to our Queen May positively. This lady has gone worldwide. This lady has become an international, universal, global, whatever adjective you want to use, okay, influencer, marketer, everything. A woman that is, you can say, a woman of substance, virtuous woman, well made, that has brain and also has character. My people, so recently I saw her chats with AY and I listened. Some people titled it Queen May Reveals Secrets and all that. I listened to that interview with AY and I was actually wowed. Like, it touched me so much, and I feel like going through this conversation with you people here, because there's something I keep saying. Abachos go mile, as our people will say in Igbo. Time will tell in everything. Guys, it's been more than 3 years now this thing started. And in all of this, this lady has remained firm. She has remained resolute to her policy, to her philosophy of life. And I admire this lady so much more after the interview, with all the things. You see, when someone is good, okay, it flows from within. So with all the things happening around her, she still doesn't have that bitterness, that negativity, or that rancor towards anybody. Okay, and in fact, I just want you guys to go through this chat with me. This is our women's interview. I'll be dropping my view from the background. Okay, I'll be dropping what I have to say at every point from the background, and I want you to drop your own comments. What do you think about it in the comment section? She said a lot of things. She said a lot. Guys, let's go and watch our Queen May together, you and I, and rub minds and deliberate on what she has said.
Let's welcome Queen May. Yeah. Being a very, very inspiring one. Apart from the fact that you're on this show, how do you manage the pressure to maintain a public persona and at the same time dealing with personal challenges?
Having a positive mindset is key for me. I embrace authenticity and I do not take my personal issues to social media. I have this big support system. You know, my family and friends, they're always there for me when I need them. And then my online family members.
No, you don't need to tell me about your online.
You know, when I need them. Yes, you know.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Oh, really? You've grown already. They're like a pillar. They're reliable. They're dependable. They're ready to give it to you, to anyone who chooses to display.
In other words, you have the bass boost
insensitivity. No, not bass boost, you know.
Okay, what? Explain.
If you choose to exhibit your insensitivity, when it gets over.
Apart from the fact that you're on this show, how do you manage the pressure to maintain a public persona and at the same time dealing with personal challenges?
Having a positive mindset is key for me. I embrace authenticity and I do not take my personal issues to social media. I have this big support system. You know, my family and friends, they're always there for me when I need them. And then my online family members.
No, you don't need to tell me about your
You don't
online
go
family
there.
members.
We
They're
are
solid.
here.
They are readily available, you know. When I
envy
need
you.
them, yes, you know.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Oh, really? You've grown already. They're like a pillar. They're reliable. They're dependable. They're ready to give it to you, to anyone who chooses to display.
In other words, you have the
their
bass boost team.
insensitivity. No, not bass boost, you know.
Okay, what? Explain.
If you choose to exhibit your insensitivity, when it gets overboard, they'll come for you.
They'll give it to you.
So you see here, I admire her choice of words. She's not that kind, somebody that is bitter from within. If she is, she would have accepted that gbas of a thing. But no, for her, it's not about gbas. She's not an aggressive person. She's a peaceful person. Let's go on also to listen to
Have the time. I'm too busy to pay attention to those things. And then also, I understand that many people are there just to draw traction, to have engaging posts on their pages, on their platforms, and all of that. So why will I worry myself?
You see, now that you're saying this, sorry to cut you. Now that you're saying this, I'm feeling bad for myself because I used to be that very, very emotionally freak human.
So you see, my people, what we call character. You see what we call character and brain. So even this AY, just realizing that, yes, this is a solution to, this is the best approach to you being on social media, you being a celebrity, you don't respond to everything that people say about you. People talk about you on social media. You can see our queen me. I mean, a lot of all these people, social, what they call themselves, celebrities, should learn from those lady. Can you imagine? And this is true. This is true.
I work around the clock. I work 24/7. Sometimes I have this belief that 24 hours is not even enough.
Sure.
There are things I would just say to and it can be stressful. So for you as a lady, what is that routine, that you have developed to combat stress?
I pray.
Does prayer work for stress?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
I have this quiet time when it gets overwhelming, so I find this quiet moment with my maker. It helps me. I talk to him. In fact, sometimes I'm like, oh God in heaven, you brought this to me. It's a blessing. There's no way you're going to give me something that is too much for me to carry.
And that blessing can never turn out to be a curse.
So you have to help me pull this through, so it works for me. And I talk to my favorite persons. Works a lot, yes.
I mean, that came with a smile. By the way, you want to tell us?
My favorite persons, everyone on earth has got one or two people that they talk to.
Of course, I know, I'm just teasing.
And also, me being the brand ambassador for Bislim Gallery, they have a spa, so that made me realize that going to the spa could help you a great deal reduce stress. There was a time I thought I was ill. I actually called my doctor. I was coming to the hospital. I booked an appointment. And then my sister called that she needed this spa treatment or whatever. So I was like, okay, let me take you to Bislim. That is my own brand, the brand that I represent. And when we're done, I'll go to the hospital. We got there and they were like, why don't you have a deep tissue massage? I'm the brand ambassador, so I didn't have to.
I think I've actually, drawn your attention to one or two things I want you to pick. Her strategies, her secrets, the secret to her success. You can see prayer. Prayer, that's what I also want to emphasize. Prayer and quiet time. We cannot overemphasize that. And we can see her right from the beginning, even when this whole crisis started, she has been a prayerful person. You can't see her going for any other solution other than turning to God. So I want to encourage you, my fellow Queen May Nation member, that you also learn from this lady. Thank you so much. I will see you again in my next video. Bye bye.